Wow. can each unmute, please? Mr. Omoyes, how do you pronounce it?
Olumoye. Olumoye.
Olumoye. Okay, Olumoye. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, Olumoye. Okay, Ms. Parker, can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes. Each raise your right hand. You swear the testimony about the case shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes.
Mr. Olumoye, if you can tell me what this is about.
Yes, this is about an incident, leakage of my ceiling and my roof, and there's a damage to the roof. It has made the apartment inhabitable, and I just want to break the lease at this point. I had my lease till December, but I've been in this situation for about a month now, and I think is better for my health, and I'm inconvenient in the apartment to break the lease.
Okay, you got to present more than your photos.
Yes, I do. Yeah, I have photos and videos or something. You want me to share them now? Okay.
Yeah.
1 second. Okay. Okay. I think you're saying the host disabled participant sharing screen sharing.
Okay. You should be able to. Try it now.
Okay, thank you. Can you see the screen? Okay, 1 second. Okay. Good. 1 second. Good to see. This is my lobby. This is when it started, May 24th, and this is it soaked. I have a video here. This was it leaking. I made a report, and I think they apparently they fixed it. I think I made a report to this, and June 23rd, it was my bedroom who was leaking at this point in time. There's a video here as well. And these days they were just the weather was normal. There was nothing extraordinary. Let me just skip this. You see the picture.
Well, it had to have been rain, no?
No, it didn't rain at the time. Then June 27th.
Where's the water coming from?
I think the roof and is the roof.
How does water get on the roof?
I'm not quite sure. And this is my lobby again. 27th of June.
You say lobby. This is inside your apartment?
Yes, this is it.
Okay. This is
so you can see the water now.
How many stories is this?
2, I guess.
Are you on the first floor? Are you on the second floor?
No, I'm on the second floor. Yes.
Okay.
And this is water coming down. This is water, and you could see the. I'm sorry, the screen is inverted, but you could see this trickling.
Okay.
Yes. So
27.
I made a report, and yes, that was 27th of June. So I called the maintenance staff, and he told me to have a bucket on there, and I had a bucket. And he came in the morning, and he proposed giving me a bucket again. And I said I had a bucket on there. So I made a report, and I didn't hear. And I got a text message back that this will be fixed the next day. I didn't get any report until July 1st. That is when I went to the. That is when I. This is 28 again. It was leaking. Then July 1st, 29th was leaking. July 1st, and I made a report. I went to the property manager, and I told her, I think at this point it's not convenient for me. I would want to leave, but she said this is not the case because I had signed a lease. And at this point, staying in the apartment is difficult because I would go stay at friend's place, but at the same time, I have to come back because I don't know when it's going to leak. I don't know if sometimes when it leaks, I have to move the bucket around just to catch the water as is. It's just been very inconvenient. It's not habitable at this point. So Yes, July 4th again, there were like more videos of this leaking, and it's leaking, the ceiling gets worse. Um, so this are the buckets. This is July 5th again. Now the ceiling is now popped open, and this this is my ceiling at this point. I now made another report to say this is my second time. I really want to leave, and I think when they saw the report that I want to leave, that's when they said no, I cannot leave, and they were going to fix it. And they went ahead. I think they fixed the roof. I think because the leaking stopped for some time, and this is well, this is it. Still looking July 5th, July 6th. Um, this is it. Still looking. And they said they had fixed it July 6th. They left the mold container. I'll come back to that, but this is July 11th again, and the leaking still continues. This is just July.
Okay.
So the leaking just never stops. The situation is just this is not what they told me I'll be getting in the apartment. This is July 18th, 2 days ago. Now is the lintel of my room. I'm not sure what is going on.
What is that? Oh, there's water there. Okay.
Yes, this is apparently my room, and it just makes it difficult to go in and come out, even to sit down and watch some I do most of my work on the computer, and this has just been tough. Most of the time it's tough to stay home because I want to go out, stay with friends just to get away. At the same time, I have to worry about when it's going to rain or when I don't even know when it's going to leak. So that is the situation. But let me back up to July 6th. Like as I said, I saw like a mold, I guess a mold control container was left outside. So I went to do like I was concerned at this point. I went to do a mold test, and it thankfully came out that it was negative. That maybe all the strains in my body was negative. But I did like a sample. I'm not sure if this can be seen. A sample from just to test the atmosphere in my apartment, and it came up like there's some kind of mold. I guess I guess species or something that is on there. So at this point, I'm worried about my health. I'm just concerned. I need to break out of the lease and leave.
Okay. Mrs. Parker, do you have any questions of Mr. Olumyega?
Any what? I'm sorry, what was that?
Questions? Any questions?
I don't have any questions, but the work order that the maintenance request he did submit it on May 24th, it was addressed. We evaluated that it was the AC unit, and that was replaced on the 26th. He did submit another work order on the 23rd of June, and because there was another leak there, which we readjusted the pump. And at this point, my maintenance technician said that there was no more leak. He did call me and said that it was leaking again. And then my maintenance did go.
When did he call you?
Sorry, what was that?
When did he call you?
On the 28th
Of June.
of June. Yes, sir.
Okay, and said it was still leaking. And what happened?
So at this point, my maintenance technician did go, and this is when the resident did not let us in because we did needed to see if the leak would come back, because this was between the weather where it was raining. So we did needed to wait for the roof to dry in order for maintenance technician to go up there for safety. And there was a patch done on the roof for attempted repair on July 2nd. And there was also the previous one from when the AC unit was installed and the pump was readjusted after that. So we did try and attempt to go and see if it was still leaking. That way we could go ahead and patch up the opening that was caused from the leak. From the 28th, he did not let us in. He did let my maintenance technician know that he did not want anybody to go back into the unit for that repair. And then I believe 2 days later, that's when I got the paperwork served for this court trial. And that's when we didn't have any more communication after that. And I did let him know that this was not grounds. When he submitted his 30-day, I did let him know that it was his choice to leave. And however, you know, this is not grounds to be let out of the lease financially, and that he will be responsible, financially responsible for the lease if he does choose to vacate the unit.
Yes, sir.
Your
ahead.
Honor, can I respond?
Sure.
So they told me they wanted to come in the apartment. That was already July 6th, and it wasn't June 8th. That was when I told them this was July 6th and not June 28th, as she alleged. So I'm not sure. So the leak started, the constant leak started June 27th, and I made a report. No, they sent me a text June 28th saying it will be addressed, and not until July 6th when I sent the second email telling them I would break out because this is too much. That is when they sent someone to the roof and they said they want to fix the ceiling, but it is already busted. At that time, I said no. It was 3 days past. I reported July 1st, nothing got done, and this is July 6th. I want to leave. This is my second time. So saying they were trying to get in and I didn't let them June 28th, that is incorrect.
Okay. Ms. Parker?
The repair on the roof was done on July 2nd. And he did attempt to go again to check if the leak persisted. That way we could see if,
Who's
in
he?
fact, my maintenance technician. We wanted to see if, in fact, the leak had come back. We didn't want to patch up until we knew for sure that there was not going to be a leak returning. So once after the patch was done, we did try and follow up, and then that's when we didn't have any contact with him after that. After the leak was done, after the patch was done, which was on the 2nd, later on that day after the patch was completed, he did go later on that day so the maintenance technician could check if the leak had in fact returned. And then by the next day, that's when I received the paperwork and there was no more contact with the resident after that. After that, the resident hadn't let us know anything. We did not receive any other notification that it had leaked again. So we are trying to attempt, but after the paperwork was served, we just didn't make any more contact. But we have tried and intended to repair. It has been a little bit difficult due to the rain. As soon as there was a clearing from the weather, maintenance technician did go up to repair the patch on July 2nd.
So they repaired the roof on July 2nd?
Correct.
So that was rainwater is what they were repairing it?
Yes, the second leak was due to the rainwater from the weather.
So the repair on July 2nd was a repair
Correct.
because of rainwater coming in.
Yes, sir.
Was it raining on July 2nd?
There was a clearing in the weather, and that's when he had the opportunity to go and check it out, and he had the time to make.
I'll ask again. Was it raining on July 2nd?
I do not recall, sir.
Okay. I'm trying to follow. They did a repair to the roof on July 2nd because of rainwater. And then that same check to see if it was still leaking.
Yes, they had a maintenance technician attempt to go in, but after that, that's when he didn't let us go in anymore. So maintenance technician wasn't able to evaluate whether the leak had come back or not. But this is something that, yes.
On July 2nd, they made a repair to the roof because of rainwater.
Correct.
Same day, they wanted to go back and check to see if it stopped.
Later on that day, it was done
Okay.
during.
Is that the same day?
Yes.
Okay, but please don't interrupt me. I was just, if I say same day, it's the same day. I mean, if it's not a different day, tell me it's a different day, but don't repeat what I'm just saying. The same day they went back to check to see if the repair was good and it stopped the rainwater?
Yes, he wanted to check to see if the leak had come back. That way he can make sure that the patch on the roof had been done and completed.
Okay, that would necessitate it raining, would it not?
What was the question again?
That would necessitate it raining on July 2nd. If you do a roof repair because you want to stop rainwater and you want to check it that same day, it'd have to be raining to check it, would it not?
There was a clearing in the weather, so he went and repaired. He got the opportunity to go up on the roof to
Okay,
repair.
will you please listen to my question before you answer it, okay? If you do a repair to stop rainwater and you want to check it, it would have to be raining to check it, would it not?
Ready to check it through the inside in the ceiling from the apartment.
Okay, it would have to be raining in order to determine whether it's working or not, would it not?
Correct. Yes, sir.
Okay, was it raining July 2nd?
I do not recall.
Okay, well, you just testified that there was a clearing. So that means to me that it wasn't raining.
There was days that it would rain and it wouldn't
I'm talking
rain.
about July 2nd. I'm not talking about other days. I'm talking about July 2nd.
So it wasn't raining if he had the opportunity to go and repair the patch.
Okay, and then how would he check it if it's not raining?
He just wanted to see if any more had been leftover water. He just wanted to check inside the unit to evaluate it. That way, if he just wanted to check it in the inside for maintenance to see how it would look, to evaluate it. That way, once it returned, he could go back and follow up.
So they were not checking to see if it repaired the leak.
He was just, maintenance technician was just trying to evaluate everything from the exterior and the roof and inside in the ceiling as well.
Okay. Your testimony was he wanted to check to see if it was successful. It was a good repair.
Correct. And it was just still pending. It's something that he just wanted to go back and check for maintenance purposes. Because we can't close it up right away. It needs to wait. It needs to wait to see if the patch actually completed and it won't leak again if the patch was done right. And we couldn't do that until after it rained again. That's why it wasn't patched up right away. Because the rains were coming and going within those 2 weeks from the weather that we had a lot of rain. It was still pending. Our plan was to keep an eye on it to make sure it wouldn't return even after it would rain. And that's when the resident just didn't let us in anymore. Didn't let the maintenance technician in anymore.
Didn't let him in when?
After that day on the 28th,
Tell me when did he not let them in?
on the 28th, and according to the maintenance technician, he did go after the 28th, and either there was no answer on the door or he just didn't let us go back in.
There's a 28th, that's before the roof repair.
Correct, because he still wanted to evaluate inside to see what's going on because he did submitted a work order that day.
Okay, go ahead.
Your Honor, the conversation I had with the property manager, I have it here, just so you see the correspondence. This was July 6th, not July 2nd or July 28th. I'm not, and this is when I had
What happened on July 6th?
This July 6th was when they sent me an email asking me when can I let them get in my apartment, because I told them I would leave. So it seemed as though they prioritize financial benefit over my medical health or concerns.
What happened on July 6th?
When I said I
Was there
had
a
to
text?
July. Well, no, they sent me an email.
Do
And
you
I
have the
have
email?
the email I could just pull up and share. I
Please.
do.
Share it.
One second, Your Honor. Okay. Okay. Let me see if I can pull
Okay, this is July 6th. This is an email from you to
Well,
them.
this is July 6th. This is the email. This is from them to me, telling me they would get in. This is July 6th. And he has not, this is not July.
Okay, Ms.
I-
Parker,
I-
you didn't have any communication after July 2nd.
I responded to the email that he sent me, letting him know
Your
that
testimony was that did not have any communication with Mr. Olumyeya after July 2nd.
right, correct. That's what I said. I meant to say that after they served us with the paperwork, which was July 8th. After that, that's when we didn't have any more contact. That's what I meant.
Okay, well, earlier you were saying that the suit was filed closer to July 2nd.
Correct. I did say that, and I meant to say that I didn't have any more contact after the paperwork was served
Okay, when was the paperwork served?
on July 8th.
So, okay. July 6th, I do apologize for you.
This was July 6th. And it's not July 2nd. It's not June 28th.
Okay. The last photo you have of that, the last photos that you showed water was what day?
Yes. July 18th.
And that was water on the doorway,
Yes.
door frame.
So the water just keep moving everywhere. And this is when I said I have to leave. They sent me a text message telling me they'll come the next day, which is June 28th. I didn't see anyone until July 6th when I said I have to leave.
Okay. 1 second. Can you stop sharing? I'm gonna,
Thank you, Your Honor.
thank you. I'm gonna look at something else. Oh, I have, Ms. Parker, what about the mold, bottled mold? I don't know what it is left outside his door. Is that something you all left out there?
That was after he kept saying that it was for his health.
Listen to my question. I just asked, is that something you all left out there? And then you go on to something else. Yes or no?
No, I wasn't aware that that mold bottle was left there. That wasn't communicated to me.
So that
But
was not left by you all.
every time that there is an
Was that
opening,
left by you all?
it was left by my maintenance technician.
Why would it be left by the maintenance technician?
He wanted to leave it there so he can know that he was there trying to get in.
And what is that?
That, I'm sorry, I got.
What does he
cut.
do with it?
He sprays it to treat the opening whenever there's an opening due to a leak or water intrusion.
He wasn't able to do that?
He was able to do that, but he wanted to go back just to reassure the residents and did bring up his health. However, I did let the resident know that's one of the first things we do when there's a damage. It's always treated to for prevention.
So he treated it with the stuff in the bottle and then he just leaves it there?
I don't know when that picture was taken. I don't know if it was before or after he didn't let us in. Like I said, I wasn't aware that was left outside the door.
Now, what date are you sticking with that he didn't let you in?
The last time I was told was June 28th.
So June 28th is the day you're all saying he didn't allow access to the premises after June 28th.
Correct.
Okay, Mr. Olumyeya, I'm sorry, I'm following the name. The date, oh no, hold on one second, let me look up something first.
Okay.
Okay, so the leak started when? If you can go back to your
Yeah.
PowerPoint presentation, can You can share that again.
You want me? Okay. Um, let me just.
When was the first leak?
Um, I'm not quite sure. I think the first week was in March, but you would see when I So let me. So this was May 24th when I made the complaint. You would see the report I submitted. I said this is leaking again because I had told them verbally. I think it was in March thereabout. I'm not sure. I didn't. This was not entered. I didn't write it up in the maintenance order. So this was me stating it's leaking again. And this was May 24th, nothing like rain, nothing like anything. And this is the case. So it has been leaking, it's still leaking. I'm not sure if this is something that would stop anytime soon. I think my health or my convenience or the habitability of the apartment is not of priority to the property manager. That is what I gathered. When I said I would leave the second time, which is like about 8 days after I'd made the report. That is when they attempted to try to fix the roof, but the ceiling was still busted, but the roof is still leaking now.
Okay,
So
let's
I'm
go
not
to
sure what is
your
fixed.
next slide or your next
Okay. Next one was one,
bedroom. Okay.
yeah, when my bedroom
Where's
is
the
leaking.
bedroom from the lobby area?
It's well, just from the lobby to the bedroom. So it's like I don't know, maybe 12 feet. I guess if you just have to bend, just like yeah, less than 12.
Okay.
The leakage spots are just like 10, 12 feet. The maintenance order. This was June 7th when it kind of rained.
June 27th?
Yes.
Okay. So
June 28th,
leaks were
June 30th.
because of the air conditioner? Just a minute. The first leaks in June or June 23rd, those were from the air conditioner, Ms. Parker? Is that what I'm understanding?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And then let's go back, Mr. Okay, this is June
So
28th.
so the first one, I'm sorry, the first one was actually May 24th.
Okay. You're making me dizzy by switching this all the time. It's just
Sorry, May 24th was the first time.
okay.
And then the next time was, I'm sorry, June 23rd. This was my bedroom.
Okay.
And the next time was June 27th in my lobby this time.
You're saying your belief is this is the rain or is this the air conditioner? Or do you don't know?
For me, I don't know. I'm not quite sure. I'm not sure what's
Parker, do you know what it was on June 27th in the lobby?
Since this was a work order for the rain, because the AC had already been repaired and it had been installed and the pump had been readjusted. So then the work order for June 27th, that was from the rains.
Okay, go forward.
And this is the water leaking. This is June 28th again. It was leaking, which is the next day.
Okay.
June 20th.
What happened on June 30th?
It's my
Oh, the
lobby was
video?
still leaking because they had not come to repair it to do anything, and that was it.
Is it leaking June 30th?
30th, yes. Your
Oh yeah,
Honor.
that's the drips. Okay, whoa, okay, now just looking at that, go back to June 30th. So it was actively leaking then.
Yes, Your Honor. Yes.
Okay, let's go to the next day.
Next day is July 1st, and this was the day where I actually went to the office to speak to her and told her it's leaking. I'm going to leave because no one has come to do anything.
Wait. So your testimony is you went to the property manager's office?
Manager. Yes, I made a verbal report, and she said I should put it in writing, and this was what I submitted.
Who were you with?
Miss Cynthia Parker.
So you had contact with the men, correct? Ms. Parker?
Yes, we did. And that's when I said you could go ahead and submit that complaint, but it wasn't going to be guaranteed that he'll be let off the lease because this is when he was letting me know what was going on with his issue on the water intrusion. I did explain to him that we've been trying to work with the rain and that we can't go in there right away to repair it due to it raining, and we need to wait for there's a break in the rains in order for us, for the maintenance to go either on the roof or inside his apartment to evaluate
You discuss anything else?
it. Just the 30
Um,
days that he wanted to break the lease, and I told him I don't know if that would be possible. As far as these there's no grounds for breaking the lease because we did take our provision measures, and then that's, I just explained that to him, and then he submitted the complaint, and I responded to that email.
What day is this?
uh, yeah, Miss Parker never told me that they were
What day
waiting
is
for
this? Is this July 1st?
July 1st. Yes.
Then the next day, it's not the next, July 8th is when he filed the complaint, is he not?
No, July 1st was when I filed the complaint, yes. But this is July 4th again. The law is leaking again.
Oh, fine. Okay.
Yeah, look at the law leaking.
Ms. Parker, you all didn't discuss that you weren't allowed access to his apartment on July 1st when he came into the office?
Yes, and then that, yes, so, but he kept insisting that he just wanted out. I said to whatever, because I told him in the email to bear with us since it's back and forth with the rains. We were trying to attempt it to give us time so we can, so the rains could just stop in depth for sure. That way he could go in there and do the repair once everything is dry and we could see everything clearly, so we can finish the repair once and for all.
Okay. Go ahead. Yes, sir.
Your Honor, when I went to Miss Parker's office July 1st, all she told me was I should write a written notice. She was going to talk to a boss or the property owners or something. She never mentioned them waiting for rain or waiting for anything else. And that was never discussed. I was just left high and dry to endure all of this. And this has been a pain. And all she's telling you now is new to me. I've never heard them before.
Okay, so can you scroll forward? I want to see that last picture with the door frame.
Okay, the door frame. Okay, that will be the last page. So just bear with me, please. So that was door frame, June 18th. And this was.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I will. I'll grant the order. I'll grant the request to terminate. Anything else you have?
Thank you, Your Honor. That is what I have for the most part. I want to add that the month of July has just been has been tough for me to live in the apartment, and staying out is also tough because I have to be wondering about, because those buckets you just saw in the video, those are like third and fourth water full of buckets. I just empty them, some brownish water, so it has been inconvenient. I don't even think that the rent I paid for July is justified with the condition I have living there.
Okay.
You know, I have to be honest about that.
Can you stop sharing so I can get out of this screen? Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Let me see. Okay, a tenant who elects to terminate in this lease is entitled to a pro rata refund of the rent from the date of termination or the date the tenant moves out, whichever is later. When do you plan to move out?
I plan to move out like on the 29th. I mean, I just have to gather my stuff, just move out.
July 29th is a Thursday. The 31st is a Saturday. I mean, are you do you want to take the month to get out?
Yes, yes, I could take the month to get out.
Then there will be no proration because you'll be there the month. Okay?
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, and I'm going to award you the court cost. Did you pay court cost?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
Okay. Okay, Mrs. Parker, can we have your email?
It's Seville West, APT. A is
Seville,
in-
SEVILLE.
Correct. West,
Okay,
APT. A is in Apple, P is in Peter, and T is in tissue @gmail.com.
so, oh, Maya, no, yeah. We have your email?
Okay, my email is O.
Is it
L.
on?
Yes, it's on there.
It's on the petition?
Yes, it is. It is, Your
Okay.
Honor.
Okay, we will email you a copy. I'll have to find an order and we'll get an order and we'll email it to both of y'all, okay? Anything else?
Okay. No, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to end the hearing.